Welcome back to another video, Ron. Recently I was watching some old videos on YouTube from like 2008, and it got me thinking about all the different YouTube eras that we've been through. Because right now, right, the era that I think we're on in YouTube, and this is just sort of like, it's not what everyone is doing or what everyone has to do to grow on YouTube, but the best way to grow right now seems to be Mr. Beast content. And that's what I call it, because I think he started it. It's like, it's Mr. Beast type content. Like, you can see a certain title, and you can go, that's a Mr. Beast-ass title. That's a Mr. Beast-ass thumbnail. Because he was one of the first people to do it. He's one of the best at it. His growth with it is massive. He's even surpassed PewDiePie. You can't say that about a lot of people. And because of that, you can tell he's influenced a lot of other creators to title their videos similar to him. They make similar thumbnails to him, they do similar ideas to him now. And it even comes down to the editing techniques, you know, the cuts every 2 seconds, the sound effects, the captions that pop up one word at a time, and they shake as well a little bit. Just overload you visually and audibly, basically, because the whole point of it is to keep the viewer retention. A lot of people now use TikTok, and their attention span for videos is like probably less than a goldfish. Like, not even as a joke, it probably is less than 5 seconds. Because if you're not interested in the video you're watching on TikTok, you just scroll to the next one. Instantly. It's another instant video. So I think we're in the Mr. Beast era right now on YouTube. I think everyone is trying to do that. And you can take a look at a lot of different thumbnails, which we'll get to in a minute, but they're all Mr. Beast-ass thumbnails. But if we look at some older ones, you know, like some of the ones that come to my mind off the top of my head that I've actually been on YouTube to witness are like the Leafy is here sort of, you know, commentary videos with the gameplay in the background. I don't even know what game it is. The one where they're like surfing on different sides of obstacles with knives. I don't even know what game that is, but everyone was playing that while doing commentaries. That was like its own era of YouTube. He was one of the fastest growing YouTubers at that time, and he was influencing everyone else to do that. Then you had like the 3 AM videos with the fake gift card giveaways at the beginning. Not every era is good, by the way. Like, I'm not even saying the Mr. Beast era is bad. It's not. It's just a trend that's happening. Some are better than others though, because this 3 AM trend that everyone was doing at the time was shit, but it was proven to make channels grow. Not long term, you know, I don't know how many 3 AM YouTubers you can name right now that have a dedicated audience watching them. Probably not many, because it was really just a trend, but it did grow people's channels a lot, and that's why everybody did it. And there's probably some more that have happened since then, but like now we're in the Mr. Beast era. He's obviously really good at thumbnails and everything, but if you look at him, let's analyze his thumbnails real quick. I mean, the whole goal of them is to edit them as clear as possible. Like here, one versus $1 million hotel room. It's very clear, right? You've got like this mansion, and then you've got this car dead center of the thumbnail. It's impossible to miss. The colors, I've noticed he edits blue sky, like clear blue sky, in every single one of his videos. Everything stands out color wise. It's all very intentional. In fact, I think he knows, I think he's very much aware now that he is the biggest YouTuber, and that his face alone in the thumbnail will bring in views. Because look at this is his Mr. Beast gaming channel. He uses the exact same face. He's figured out what works, and he's like, alright, just use the same one. It works. No one cares if it's not from the same video. I mean, I might start doing that as well. I use the same facial expression like this, but it's from different, I just look like that. It's from different videos. Beast Reacts as well does the same thing. It's I mean, kind of differently. There's a few different ones here, but if this is his genuine reaction, if this is the live Mr. Beast reaction to this content every single time, I suppose there's nothing wrong with it. Efficiency. You can't run 7 channels without, you know, speeding up certain parts. But now, like, if you look at any YouTuber that has come into contact with Mr. Beast and sort of makes content like him in any way, this here is George Not Found. Now, he does Minecraft stuff, but he has, you know, done a video with Mr. Beast recently. And look at the thumbnail. It's him in a blue hoodie, and you can tell that they've changed the color of the hoodie to make it stand out more. Mr. Beast is wearing all red. I think that's edited as well. You got the gigantic plane, and you've got the crystal blue skies that have been edited in too. But let's take a look at the video. Yeah, Mr. Beast is wearing all black, and I don't know where George Not Found is, but oh, he's at the right there. He's not wearing blue at all. So it's interesting, because it's like they've even edited the clothes that they're wearing just for the thumbnail. And like, he doesn't do that otherwise, he just wears whatever he's wearing. But it's just interesting how much they change about the thumbnail, even as much as the clothes that they're wearing. Now, there's a lot of YouTubers that do this. I think the majority of those big YouTubers in that circle that sort of collab with each other do the exact same stuff now. So I call this the Mr. Beast era of YouTube. I think that's what we're in, unless anyone disagrees and thinks it's something else. Because everything they do is designed to bring the viewer in and to keep the viewer in. Like, even editing the colors of the shirts they're wearing in the thumbnail, because it just catches your eye more. And that's why everyone's sort of following and doing what he does. You know, there's a lot of MrBeast clones that just blatantly copy him. There's a lot of people that just, you know, use his tricks and whatnot. Not copying him, they do their own thing, but they, you know, they are just titling videos a bit more like him, thumbnailing a bit more like him. But there's also people that are doing the complete opposite. Like I said, it's not the only way to grow on YouTube. Take Penguin Zero, right? He's a very popular YouTuber, about 12 million subs. Gets a lot of views per video. His thumbnails are shit. I don't think he needs good thumbnails because he's just a genuine person. You know, you watch him for him. But his thumbnails are just often like YouTube auto-generated, you know, pictures of him. Because for the even his editing, actually, I mean, even that is really just, there's no background music, there's no pictures popping up on the screen or footage if he's talking about something. It's really just him talking the whole time. And so the auto-generated YouTube thumbnail is usually just of him. Other times it's like a picture of what he's talking about, just stretched out, and yet he's one of the biggest YouTubers out there. Now, I resonate with this, because I think I resonate more with him than, you know, MrBeast or someone, because I do not have the energy of someone like MrBeast. I barely have enough energy to make the facial expressions MrBeast makes in his thumbnails, like the Beast Reacts one. Charlie is much more relatable in terms of thumbnails, but also his videos. You know, my videos is really just me talking. Yes, I do have background music and I do put things on screen when I'm talking about them, but really it's just the same as Charlie's videos, right? He's just sitting there talking. The only thing we're doing differently is I try and make it, I don't think anyone will sit through me talking, basically. He knows people will sit through a video of him just talking. Another example is Some Ordinary Gamers. I've been watching him for years now. In fact, one of the earliest videos on my channel, I think I copied one of his videos. I just straight up stole one of his videos that he did. I can't remember whether or not I even gave him credit for it, but I remember seeing him do a video on a game and I just did it.
I'll leave his link in the description. His username is Some Ordinary Gamers. I saw him play this and I just...
So yeah, I love Mutahar, but yeah, generally his thumbnails are quite shit. Same thing going on here. I think he's either picking auto-generated thumbnails or he's at least picking a frame and just choosing a frame, no edits or anything like that. Usually the lighting is quite bad because he has his curtains shut and LED lights on. So yeah, thumbnails, they're not the best, you know, if we're actually taking a look at, you know, what makes the thumbnail good. But you watch his videos for him. It doesn't matter what the thumbnail is. You know it's a Mutahar video, you watch it because it's a Mutahar video. But he's also a very fast growing YouTuber, so it does go to show that you don't necessarily need to follow every single retention hack, cutting the video every 2 seconds, sound effects everywhere, all to make sure that people that watch TikToks stay on the video. It's just all of that stuff does help a lot. And I think, again, I relate to these two YouTubers a lot the most because I think, I mean, they could easily hire someone to, you know, work on their videos with them. Not even create a team, but just work with someone that could maybe, you know, do thumbnails and that aspect of their videos, but they don't. They're all, I think, a solo act in terms of they record their own videos and they upload them on their own as well. And I think even if I did get to 3 million like Mutahar or 12 million like Charlie, I'd probably still be doing the same thing. My thumbnails would probably look the exact same. Because I do watch a lot of these analyzation videos of like, oh, this is what MrBeast is doing and this is what you've got to do now to grow like MrBeast. But I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to start making my thumbnails, you know, with like, not that there's anything wrong with it, it's not what I'm trying to do. My thumbnails are always the same, or always me like, because that's just what I'm like. I mean, it might not be the best thing to put in a thumbnail in terms of grabbing people's attention, but it is genuine. You know, if you click it, that is what you're getting. Same way MrBeast's are genuine too, because if you click his video, yeah, you do have a very high energetic video, but I'm not going to do that because if you click mine, you're going to get a video of me talking like this. That being said, I was just thinking about this recently, you know, all the different eras on YouTube, and it also got me thinking about, because, you know, I'm not going to lie, I did have like a thought of like, maybe I should be doing videos like they do and doing thumbnails and stuff like them. But then I thought it probably would not be genuine if I went and did that just for the sake of it. But that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.